Hey everybody, Spooky Marshmallow here, and today I am excited to talk about one of my favorite horror films, Maximum Overdrive. Now, this movie, could it be considered horror? Because, quite honestly, I laugh more in this movie than anything. I love this movie. I highly recommend it. You can watch it now on Vudu, Prime, or Apple TV. And get this, Rotten Tomatoes only gives Maximum Overdrive a 14. 14? Are you serious? No, 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 no. To me, hands down, it deserves like way more than 14. Like, I would give it somewhere in the 90s. I'll just say that because it is so good. I love this movie. It came out in 1986. It's directed by Stephen King. A comet hits Earth and causes machines to come to life and try to destroy humans so they can take over the world. I mean, it's not like Terminator where it's like, Skynet comes to life and not, no, and there's no Terminators, nothing like that. We're talking by machines. We're talking about like mostly like semi trucks is a big one in this film. We're talking about anything electronic is out to kill you. From a hand mixer to arcade games. I don't want to keep going on because I don't want to give away a lot of the movie because I want you to see the movie because you will like it. So it takes place in Wilmington, North Carolina, is a real place, by the way. Um, it awesome music, hilarious from the first scene. Bridge scene is horrifying. I'm going to stop right there. If you're a person that already has a fear of bridges, because a lot of people do, I know quite a few people who try to avoid bridges, like, like the big, what are they called? I can't think of what they're called right now, but like when you're going over like big bodies of rivers and lakes and like the ocean and they're the great big bridges. A lot of people have a huge fear of that. So if you're a person that has a fear of bridges, that scene will terrify you. I'll just say that. I don't. I love bridges. I think they're awesome. I love them. So that scene, but it's horrifying in itself. But if I were a person that had that fear, it would intensify that fear. I'll just say that. The ballpark scene surprised the crap out of me. Um, the ballpark scene in that film is like one of the like I'm going to say worst, but what I mean by that is like the events that happen there are like pretty bad. I'll just say that. Yeah. The thought of machines coming to life and trying to kill us terrifies me. Like I said, Skynet. The semis circling the truck stop was creepy. It was so creepy. Like, okay, so to describe it, you're like, yeah, they're trapped inside, and there's these semis that are circling around the outside of the building. But if anyone tries to leave, the semis go after them. And one in particular, and it's the most famous truck, the most famous semi. It's the for the Toyland, and it has the big like Joker looking clown demon type thing on the front of it. That one is the most creepiest one. I'll say that. And also that figure that was on that grill was actually one of them was at Scarefest last year, so I did get to see it. And it was neat. It was neat to see it. Very creepy. I will say it's creepier seeing it in person than it was watching it in the film. I'll say that. Lots of action, lots of nail biting excitement, and I mean that. Minimal blood, Loved the ending. The Dixie Boy truck stop set was built alongside of US 1774 just across the Cape Fear River. Interesting. It was a purpose-built location specifically for the film. The land is now a privately owned storage area. So that truck stop was just built for the film. It was not actually an actual business. It was just built for the film. Stephen King is notorious for doing that. So, like I said, definitely check out Maximum Overdrive. Awesome film. The acting is superb in this film. Everybody, even, Emilio Estevez was really good in this film, but everybody was good in this film. And it's a Stephen King film, so you know it's going to be good, right? So definitely check it out, Maximum Overdrive. I mean, you can find it pretty much streaming, maybe even everywhere. Maybe not even on just those specific platforms. You could probably find them anywhere else, pretty much. It was a super popular movie back in '86. It still is to this day. So that's going to do it for today's movie. I'm sorry it came out today and not on Friday. But at least it's out, right? So if you have seen Maximum Overdrive, please let us know down in the comments section below what your opinions are and your thoughts and what your favorite scenes are. But do not give any spoilers away. Also, an interesting fact that I just remembered that I learned after I watched the film. So, there's a certain actor. If you've seen Breaking Bad, the Chicken Man, I'm not going to give anything away, but the Chicken Man plays an important scene in the start of the film. In the arcade room. I'll just say that. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Spooky Marshmallow saying, remember, stay spooky, my friends.